Hello and welcome. I'm Uncle Badger, and today I'm going to do an unboxing. Well, it's going to be a look at a tarot card deck, an oracle deck that I got during an unboxing, so it's sort of like an unboxing of an unboxing. But I got this in a package from a good friend of mine, Tangerine Layla, and her friend Roman Biscotti. I got this in a parcel, and a couple of days ago I uploaded a video where I looked through that parcel, so I'll hopefully put a link to that video in the description, and also if you fancy getting a deck or a copy of this deck yourself, I'll put a link to this down below as well. So yes, I'm going to be looking at the Animal Kin Oracle deck by Sarah Wilder. It's a 65 card deck, and I think on the back where each animal is linked to an element: earth, fire, water, air or spirit, with word or mantra associated, and there's a comprehensive guidebook with it as well. And if you don't know about oracle decks, they're a little bit like tarot decks, apart from you normally get a booklet in them to as the guide. Each deck seems to come with each deck sort of comes with its own sort of system. There we go. This is the little booklet, and yeah, you read that and you learn about the system, and it normally suggests some spreads and things, as well as give you all the card meanings. I'll probably have a bit of a look through that after going through the cards. But here we go. Put that to one side. Try and organise myself a little bit. There we go. Put that there. There we are. Right. This is a 65 card. I said it a moment ago. Looking at the 65 card deck, and here we go. We have White Tiger Vision. It's got a nice sort of matte finish to them. There we are. What's this one? Wagtail Essence. Yeah, and these are all associated to one of the Greek elements. Yeah, fire, water, air, earth, spirit. And before I go any further, I'll show you the back. Yeah, the pentagram standing for probably the 5 elements there. It's quite geometric, almost like it's like almost sort of like sacred geometry in a sense. But yeah, you got quite stiff, really. Yeah. And there we go. We have Unicorn's Miracle. Yeah, so the good thing about the mat is I've got a couple of different light sources in this room, and it's quite good for I don't have to try and angle it to one side or an angle to try and stop the lights dancing off the card. So that's quite good in that sort of sense. Even with some of the satin cards, there's a slight difficulty. It's not great difficulty. It only really picks up on camera and stuff, which is a pain. But yeah, Swan Harmony. Spider Dreamweaver. I quite like that it stands for Dreamweaver. Praying Mantis Patience. This is card number 60. I think they are in order, and I'm actually going backwards. 59, yes. Phoenix Renewal. That's one of the fire cards. Orangey flame stylings. Owl Intuition at 58. Yeah, I think they are all in order, and I'm just going backwards. I should have looked at that a bit better. 57 awareness, moth awareness. Yeah, that must be I'm guessing that's an air card. Frog healing. Yeah, no, what was it, 65, so that would be divisible by 5, divisible by the 5 elements. Crow, magic. So presumably there are an equal number of each, an equal number of cards associated to each of the 5 elements. If there are 65 cards and they can be divided by 5, that number can be divided by 5. Well, I'll be having a look at the book in a bit, so hopefully that might enlighten us slightly more. But cat mystery? The numbers are sort of quite small and in around about where the pentacle shape at the top. Yeah, at the centre, that's 54. Beetle purity at 53. Tangerine, Layla and Roman Biscotti, they normally watch these. They sometimes watch some of my videos. I don't know if they're going to watch this one, but if you do, I'd be curious to know, Tangy, if you've actually read with this deck before. For some reason, I seem to remember you doing it a year ago, or well, a while ago, that you might have read with it. But yeah, Peacock inspiration. Yeah, they look a bit familiar, and I don't think I've necessarily seen the deck for sale. I think I seem to remember someone using it. Octopus intelligence. And yes, they are very intelligent creatures. They mimic people, and they can walk on 2 tentacles and tuck the others in and stuff. Leave markings in the sand on the ocean bed to mimic eels and snakes and things. Kookaburra, amusement. They always laugh. And that sort of chattering laugh. Kingfisher, peace, 49. I do like the Kingfisher. It's there's the Fisher King. The Kingfisher is related to the Kingfisher is related to the Fisher King, Arthurian legends, in a way that I'm still investigating, but it's to do with piercing the veil and finding love and peace within yourself and stuff like that. Seems to be related to stuff to do with black knights and things like that as well. Who, as far as I'm aware at the moment, of course, I'm still researching this. The Black Knight, and there seem to be black warriors by shorelines to the veil, to pierce the veil. So there seemed to be an old metaphor for doing shadow work. Sort of, you have to do you have to fight your hidden. Yeah, you have hidden personal challenges that you have to fight. You have shadow work to do before you can fully pierce the veil into the sort of astral realms and things like that. Yeah, it seems to be something like that, but I'm doing research still on that. But onto the deck. 48, Jaguar intention. Yeah, the border seems to match its spots. There we go. Ibis acceptance. Actually, the borders do seem to match the animal in some way. 46, hummingbird joy. Even if it's just the colouration, they seem to match them. There we go. Giraffe perception. You can see all around it because it's so tall. Elephant compassion. Eagle Strength. Yeah, this is the first time I've properly looked through this deck. I only got it. Well, I got it yesterday, but I'm going to be releasing this video a day, 2 days after the original unboxing. So yeah, I'm filming the day after the unboxing, but I'm going to release it the day after that. But this is the first time I've looked through the deck. Butterfly change, because it starts out as a caterpillar. Bluebird pleasure. I like this deck. Bear protection. I can see sense in why some people think that decks should be gifted to people. Woodpecker opportunity. I think that's because of the way it lays eggs, or where it lays eggs rather. Yeah, there's a sort of sense. I have another deck that feels special, and I think that's because it was gifted to me, and this one was gifted to me as well. Though I don't think it's necessarily the case that you should just wait for someone to gift you a deck. I know there's the argument that the only decks you should ever have are the ones gifted to you. I don't think that's necessarily correct. Water Dragon balance. Yes, two of my favourite decks I bought myself and stuff, and if you're drawn to a deck and you think that deck's a must-have, and I've got to have that deck, don't wait for it to be gifted. It's sort of like, if you need that deck, get that deck. Snake transformation is very scaly. Here we go. 36 Lion Confidence. Lady Beetle look, 35. Horse motivation. $33 Gecko sensuality. And with that we're halfway through the deck. Fox Solitude. I like foxes. I like foxes a lot. There's if you see some of the videos of them, and they're very. I've heard them described as canine hardware with feline software, and it's they're the most cat-like of the dog family. Chameleon energy. Yeah, with the foxes. I remember I was living in a block of flats. We had a communal garden. Some of my neighbours were all doing the small communal garden, and there was a three-legged fox who'd come to hung around, and the three-legged fox and there was a three-legged cat as well. Both of them came together to watch us do the gardening, and it was really sweet. Saw them hanging around together, and I think they recognised a kinship with missing a leg. Yeah, that was many years ago. That was perhaps 11 years ago. Cardinal passion. Camel celebration. Been dressed up, ready for a celebration. The colouring's really nice. I've made the borders part of the actual sort of card as well. The colouration of it all. Number 28, B, Power. Alpaca Curiosity. Don't let them spit on you. Whale Communication, is the whale song. Yeah, I like the I like the borders. I know some people like to trim the borders, but I like these borders. They're sort of tied in with the actual theme of the card, and it's yeah. Number 25, Turtle Longevity. Starfish Sensitivity. As I said, this is the first time looking through this deck. Seahorse Love. I wasn't expecting this to arrive at all in the box, and I opened it and opened the box and oh, there's a whole Oracle deck. Parrotfish Authenticity. Manta Ray Presence. I think we're going through the particular water cards. We seem to have had a number of fish. Yeah. Jellyfish Flow. Yeah, jellyfish are strange creatures. They're quite alien in the way they are. It's them having a lot of them seeming to be like nervous system, but with no actual brain. Yeah. Flamingo Community. The kissing. Duck Knowing. Whether that's based on a Muscovy duck, I'm not sure. There was a duck near me. I like to say going to watch the ducks. There was a duck near me. Looked a bit like that, and it got nicknamed Jerry by some of the local students. And I've seen it around and about, and every so often it goes missing for a while and then comes back. I was just, I was going, oh, the duck's back, and then some students came round the corner. Oh, Jerry's back! Jerry the duck's back! Sorry, Dragonfly Imagination. I remember a dragonfly landing on my knee once on holiday. We're in France. The sun was going down, this golden light, and we're by this river going past a ruined monastery, and loads of dragonflies flying about. And it was famed for having otters as well. They were pottering about, and one of the dragonflies landed on my knee and then flew off. And I got up to tell my parents that, stood up to go and tell my parents the dragonfly had landed on my knee. Walked past some knotters playing in the water, and this Kingfisher again, just had a look at that, dove into the water, plucked a fish out, and then disappeared back into the shrubbery on the shoreline. And it's one of 5 occasions I've seen a kingfisher. Yeah. Dolphin Play. Dog Forgiveness. Crab Trust. This is card number 14. Wolf Connection. I like the moon in the background. Number 12, Wombat Exploration. Sloth Wisdom. Pardon me. Smiley Sloth. Shark Instinct. Yeah, the speckles in the border. Yeah, they've really put effort into the borders. Pig Abundance. Peahen Nurture. Orangutan Creation. Orangutangular. An in-joke with someone who I hope will see the video and yeah. Jabiru Foundation. Very long beak. Number 5, Goat Grounded. I do like the colouration, the patterns of the border. Deer Grace. Cow Nourishment. I like that deep purple and the green as well. Cicada Cycles. They have a way of renewing themselves. Was it about 3 or 4 different lifespans? They renew themselves like caterpillars and butterflies. Go into a cocoon and hibernate. Buffalo Gratitude. There we go. And also I'll show you by my hand so you can see the size of the card. Yeah, it's I've got slightly larger, well, I suppose I've got slightly larger than average hands, but it's in a sense, but you know, you can see how it fits in. Yeah, it's sort of like for, I know some people, they're either like smaller cards or larger cards, you know it's oh yeah, I've got masculine hands or whatever. But anyway, we're going to have a bit of a look at the booklet. Look through the booklet. I'm not really sure if there's going to be any structure. I'm sort of, yeah, I'm sort of curious to know the elements explained. It was mainly about the elements, how it sort of, there wasn't necessarily any obvious way that those split into the elements other than like the fish being water, birds being air, anything like that. But introduction, there's Sarah Wilder was on about in expanding her consciousness in 2012 as part of the introduction. Birth of the cards, since a labour of love since 2014. Totem versus messenger kin. You have shadow animal, primary power animal, animal kin messenger spirits, and dividing cards into elements. It's this side of the page. Sorry, this side of the page. Yeah, and it's so. And then it's this side. So it looks like it's more to do with. Sorry, here we go. I've got the buffalo card. Presuming that's earth based. One moment. Yes. Right. You'll notice the earth symbol at the top. I'll try and Buffalo being an earth card, you can see the symbol at the top that has the number in, 1, matches up with the earth symbol there. So there is a way of matching them up. Yeah. Mandala symbol, earth is crystals, crystal mandala symbol. Water's a wavy symbol. Fire has flame-like design. Air has arrows. And spirit has stars. Stars, arrows, flamey design. Yeah. Then the elements explained. Yeah, it's sort of with the elements going into the elements, it sort of goes into sort of a way. I suppose, from the brief scan, it looks like it can be it's like with the minor arcana in the tarot deck. You can match up the elements in this deck with each suit in the minor arcana in a roundabout sort of way. Yeah, I'm actually raw. Before you use the cards, elemental clearing ritual, regular cleansing, goes into spreads as well. There's 2 ones there. Yeah, I'm sort of quite impressed. Yeah, and each card gets a double page spread. Yeah, all the way through. Each card gets a double page spread. Of course, it does all fire cards. Oh, it splits them into the elements like fire, earth, air, water, and spirit. I'm just starting the spirit now, and it's got this much left. Acknowledgements about the creator, Sarah Wilder. Yeah. Yes, and one more thing that I think I should probably mention is it's a Hay House publication. Yeah. And you get the sturdy sort of box. That's quite sturdy. Yeah. Get the sturdy box. It's done by Hay House. Again, I got this from a friend. Utter surprise. I did the unboxing quite recently. This will be uploaded 2 videos after that, but I'm filming it the day after. But yeah, I'll try to put a link to that video, the unboxing video, down below, so keep an eye out for that. And if you would like a copy of the deck yourself, I'll put a link into that as well. I'm surprised, yeah, I quite like that deck actually. Sort of quite simple layout, quite a simple sort of premise in a sense, but well thought out the way it's put together. Yeah, I'm really quite impressed by that. Partly because it's been gifted to me by a friend. I'm not too sure, but I like that. I'm gonna. Yeah, it's and it doesn't really require any knowledge in any other sort of philosophy or religion or anything like that. It's. I know a lot of people like animals, and it's just if you like animals, yeah, why not? Why not get that deck? Yes. But anyway, I'll bid you all farewell, and I'll see you again. Good health to you. Good health to you all. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye.